here's some of my colouring pages. Now, as we can see, they have little to no, apart from these ones, grayscale within them. Now, what I'm going to do within this video is share with you how you can create colouring pages here in Midjourney that are not grayscale, and I'm going to share a bunch of keywords that will help you create them. Now, quick side note, we're still currently having our huge 2-week-long sale on the LCB Vault. The LCB Vault is our course all about low content book publishing, and there's 5 courses in one. One of those courses is all about creating colouring books. Now, it's not creating them with AI, but it's how I create my quote colouring books. Now, this sale is going to end this Friday on the 2nd of June at 9 PM GMT. If this is something that you're interested in, then there will be a link down in the description below. So, I have a bunch of different colouring pages here which I've created and that also have no grayscale. All of the colouring pages which I'm about to share were created, or the prompts were created, with my colouring page prompt generator. This is a set of prompts for ChatGPT-4. What I do is prime ChatGPT. I feed it a lot of information, then I ask it to create me prompts for my colouring pages. All that I have to do is input a little bit of data or info on what colouring page I want to create, and then it spits out a really nice, highly detailed prompt for Midjourney version 5. Now, I am going to have more information about my colouring page prompt generator over the next couple of weeks. So, let's just run through the images which I have just here, then we're going to take a look at a couple of the prompts, and then I'm going to share with you a bunch of different keywords that I've extracted from all of my colouring pages just here that you can use in your own prompts to hopefully create better colouring pages, and colouring pages with no grayscale. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. We can see that there is little to no grayscale. These ones just here have no grayscale at all. If we take a look at these ones, these practically have no grayscale either, and these ones do. Now, these are just in here because I really liked the designs. If we click on here, we can see there is some grayscale, but we're not going to go over that. We're going to focus more on ones like these that literally have no grayscale. Now, let's keep going through these. These ones I actually really liked as well. And then these city landscapes. I just thought these looked really nice, especially this one. Look at that. That looks quite good. Now, if we keep scrolling, we can see we have some houses, we have some gangster cats as well. So I actually thought that these turned out pretty good. If we click on here, we can see what that looks like. It's a good colouring page with no grayscale at all, which makes it easier to colour in. See, I am seeing a lot of talk about grayscale and how people don't like it, but that's not correct. People do like grayscale. See, the problem is creating colouring pages in Midjourney, then creating your book and selling that on KDP. Now, with these grayscale colouring books, people are not putting any mention about grayscale in their descriptions, in their titles or subtitles. There's no information that their books are actually grayscale. So then when people purchase the book, try to colour them in, they don't actually like the grayscale and they didn't realise that's what they were getting. So that seems to be the main issue on Amazon at the minute. See, the people who want grayscale colouring books are the people searching for them. The people not searching for colouring books just want simple images or simple colouring pages which are not grayscale and look more like this. Anyway, let's just keep going through these because I have a few more examples which I want to share and which I thought looked pretty good. These cats with glasses looked good as well. These dogs as well. So we have these Labradors just here. As you can see, no grayscale. There is a little bit, but that's just on a couple of the items, where the majority of the colouring pages are not grayscale. Then we have more dogs just here. I really like this one, but it looks more like a seal. Then I have some sheds, and then I have these just here. Now, the rest after this are actually grayscale, but if we take a look at these ones are my favourite as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let's take a quick look at the prompt. So again, all the colouring pages that you see just here are all created with my ultimate colouring page prompt generator. I feed ChatGPT-4 a bunch of information, and then I describe what type of colouring page that I want. Then it gives me a really nice, highly detailed prompt or set of prompts for Midjourney version 5. Now, if we take a look at this, it says, create a teen colouring page featuring a tiny house on top of a hill, surrounded by trees. The image should be executed in a simple, continuous line art style, filling the entire page with an enchanted scene. The simplicity of the design allows young artists to concentrate on the subjects, fostering creativity and providing a calming, artistic outlet. The minimalistic aesthetic is perfect for teens looking for a relaxing colouring activity. Now, as you can see, it's very, very detailed. That's what you want to do with Midjourney version 5. Now, there's lots of different styles. No, there's lots of different versions of Midjourney that you can use. At the minute, I'm just playing more around version 5 because I really like that. But again, you can see just how detailed this prompt is. Now, what I've gone ahead and done is gone through all of these just here, and I've extracted all of the main keywords for creating colouring pages that are non-grayscale, and that's what I'm going to share in a second. Now, first of all, let's click on this one as well. Let's take a quick look at this. If we come down to the prompt used, it says create a simple, minimalistic colouring page featuring a joyful teen queen, drawn in a realistic cartoon style. The central figure should be a young, beautiful black queen, exuding happiness. The queen should have long, flowing hair and be adorned with a floral crown, emphasizing her youthful charm. The drawing should focus on a headshot, capturing her serene expression in detail, incorporating elements of fantasy. Give her crown a magical touch with blooming flowers and vines. Aim for simplicity and clean lines, making this colouring page an appealing and easy to colour design for kids. So we can see that's exactly what we got. We got a nice colouring page which is simple and has clean lines. Again, what I've gone ahead and done is extracted all of the keywords that help create simple colouring pages which are not grayscale. So now let me go ahead and share these with you. So I have these non-grayscale keywords just here. What you can do is write these down and then try and incorporate them into your prompts. You can use them for Midjourney version 4, version 5. It all comes down to just crafting your prompts using these keywords. Now, I'm not saying use all of them, far from it. Pick and choose, use a couple, and then this should hopefully help you create colouring pages which are not grayscale. So let's go ahead and read a few of these. The first one is simple line art. So this is one that I actually tend to use a lot, and it works really well when you don't want grayscale in your colouring pages. Now, one thing to note really quick is better to describe what you do want rather than what you don't want. If you start describing in your prompts no grayscale, then you're more than likely going to get grayscale. So when it comes to crafting your prompts, always craft them and write them around what you do want. So simple line art will help you not have any grayscale, because normally there's no grayscale in simple line art. Anyway, the first one is simple line art. Second one line art. I actually use that one quite a lot as well. Clean and minimalistic lines, simple detail, minimalism, line drawing style. So these are all great keywords that you can incorporate into your own prompts. Then we have simplicity and clean lines. So there's going to be a lot of similarities between these, but the idea is just to play around with these and start incorporating them into your prompts so you can just test and play around. The next one is easy to color. Then simplistic lines. Continuous line drawing. This is another good one to use in your prompts. Then simplified details and minimalistic or minimalist aesthetic. Another really great keywords. So take these, write them down, then when you start creating your prompts, start incorporating these into your prompts and start testing to see what you can create. But these are a bunch of keywords which I took from all of my colouring pages to help you create colouring pages which are not grayscale. So go ahead, take those keywords and start crafting your prompts. Now, when you start generating images, is every single image going to have no grayscale? No, far from it. You still have to make variations, you want to make re-rolls and all of that jazz until you start having colouring pages that you like. We can see with this colouring page just here, there is grayscale, yet there was non-grayscale keywords within my images. I just decided to take these and keep these just because I really liked the style. But nonetheless, by using those keywords which I mentioned, you should get better results. Now if we take a look at these, I really like these animal ones. We can see that they also look good as well and that they'd be easier to colour in. So again, take those keywords and start crafting your prompts. And just remember that Midjourney comes down to a lot of testing. You're more than likely not going to get the image that you want right out of the gate. That's why you want to create variations, re-rolls, and just have fun in the process. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of my AI videos, then click right here and watch this playlist.